And you can hear that turbo wanting to scream, but it's being muffled and muted by some BS components that the government seems to think this truck needs on it. And you see, most of us enthusiasts seem to feel differently about that, and well, you'll have to stay tuned and see what happens with that. But let's let this girl warm up for a few, and then we're gonna be talking about a little something I've had in the truck for the last week or so. Woo, that's brisk, bitch! It's a little chilly out there. I mean, not horrible, not the worst that I've experienced and been in, but it's cold enough to where your boy doesn't really want to volunteer to be outside right now holding this camera, making videos, and doing some work on the truck that I had planned. So what we're gonna do is change up the plans, close the garage first and foremost. We're gonna hit the road, get this girl up to operating temperatures, and we're gonna go over some other things with the truck and talk about this product that I have stuck on my windshield. So I just made a trip over to my safe place, which is in fact Home Depot. Yes, this is like my home away from home, the Home Depot. And we're just posted up in the parking lot like nothing at all. Nothing weird here, folks. Nothing to see. Just a guy talking to a camera who you shouldn't be able to really view through his tinted windows. So let's carry on. I really just came over here to take a look around and see what type of stuff I could find, and stuff that I probably shouldn't be buying, but yet again, I'll probably buy it if I find any good deals. You know, one of those deals. Like I mentioned in the last video or one of the videos before, I always go here and I spend money that I don't need to be spending. But anyways, let's talk about this Edge Insight CTS2 and give a massive thank you to the guys over at Edge Monitors for getting us hooked up with this and helping out the channel, jumping on board with us here. And before we look at it, let me just put this out there. At the very least, this is something that every diesel truck owner should have in their truck. All right, now let's take a look. And when I have the camera turned around like this, if I sound a little bit muffled, it's because I'm talking near the side or the rear of the microphone, so it's not gonna be a direct shot to the mic. So I'm gonna sound a little bit muffled. I could turn the mic around and get better audio like I used to do, but quite honestly, ain't nobody got time for that. So the Edge Insight CTS2 is a perfect way for you guys to monitor the parameters of your truck. As you can see right here on this screen alone, I have my RPM, my gear and torque converter lockup, the battery voltage. I have the transmission line pressure, the DPF status, whether it's on or off, which is basically telling me when the truck is in regen mode. I have the trans fluid temp down here, the engine coolant temp, my miles per hour, and then the boost pressure. Now all these can be changed to different parameters, and there are a ton of different things that you can switch these up to watch on your truck. This is a very simple, easy thing to install in your truck, and a very good way to ensure that your truck is remaining healthy and that you're not going to run into any surprises or issues while you're out driving. So if you're somebody who does a lot of towing and uses your truck for work, things like that, you're on the road an awful lot. If you don't have gauges in your truck, then at the very least you should have something like this Edge Insight CTS2 monitor in your truck so that you're able to watch over your truck's well-being. There are two different displays that you can choose from at any given time. So this is like the master display, and then I can switch it by swiping, I believe. There we go. And then this is the retro display, which you can see is more like your traditional gauge style display. All right, now back on the master screen here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you can change up what it is that you're viewing if you wanna choose to monitor some different parameters on your truck. So let's pick the battery voltage down here in the corner. What you're gonna do is just tap on it, and then it will pop up with this menu, and you select a new PID. And you literally have a very long list of different things you can choose from. So I'm just gonna read you some of the stuff that's right here on this one. Accelerator pedal position, ambient air temperature, which you do need to have another accessory for, which is part of the expandable accessory system, the EAS system, which we will go over at a later time. We're not gonna get into everything that this does in this video because there is quite a bit of things that this thing can do. So we're gonna have kind of like a little video series on the Edge Insight CTS2 where we break down different features and functions of it and really dive into the menu system to show you its full potential and what it can do for you and your truck. But there's barometric pressure, PSI, battery voltage, your charge flow from your turbo. There's all sorts of things that you can monitor on this. And like I said, there's different accessories that you can get to plug into this thing so that you can monitor certain stuff directly from the source, like your EGTs and things like that, trans temp. You can get probes and sensors for that stuff and take a reading directly from the source rather than through the OBD2 port, which this connects to. Now, because this is connected through your OBD2 port, it's literally an HDMI cable, which I need to run a little bit more neatly and in a more tidy fashion. I was impatient and just wanted a means to monitor the truck until I had time to get our Isspro EV2 gauges installed. So I just popped this in here in a real quick one morning in a hurry before I went to work. So we do need to take time to rework the cable here and then mount it a little bit differently so that we have room for our Isspro gauges up here on the pillar. But because it's plugged into your OBD2 port, you are able to use this to read diagnostic trouble codes and use it as a code reader scanner and be able to clear those codes after you know what they are and go ahead and fix them and take care of them. So I believe when you get a code on this thing, it will have a little thing up here at the top of the screen that alerts you to a new message or notification, whatever you want to refer to it as, and you can pull down on this and it will tell you, like right now, no notifications at this time. But if there was something, you'd be able to go through them and check them out. Or you can drag up from the bottom, which will bring you into the main menu system. Now there's 10 different things in here and a whole lot of stuff to dive into that we're not gonna make it to, but I'll just tell you that in here you can access performance settings. So if you had like the Edge Juice with Attitude, you'd be able to get in here and access some performance stuff. This is where you can also access your diagnostics. There's a mileage coach. You can input the fuel price in your area and what your last fuel mileage was after you hand calculate it. And then you can reset all of your tripometers and everything for your mileage, and then all this information will get calculated and it can give you hints and tips on your driving characteristics to help try to get you better fuel mileage, and also break down how much it costs you per mile, per trip. It's amazing. This is also where you can change the layout and select different screens to view. There's data logging, performance testing, which you can get like 0 to 60 time, quarter mile time, records, which will give you your fastest 0 to 60 time, among other things, maintenance manager. So if you change your oil, you can input that time and the mileage and whatnot and how long you need to go before your next one is due. And this thing will remind you when to do your service and your maintenance on your truck so that you can stay up to date with it and keep your truck running as healthy as possible. This thing literally takes the guesswork out of everything, is your daily reminder. It's your little secretary in the cab of your truck to make sure that you're staying up to date on things, make sure that your truck is good to go and not going to leave you stranded anywhere while you're out on the road. Such a good little gadget to have in your truck, and that's why I say, at the very least, if you don't have any mechanical gauges in your truck, you should be picking one of these up, because it's a one-stop shop basically that can do so much more than just monitor your truck's parameters. It can help save you money with fuel, all sorts of things. And this is the part where I go into Home Depot, check some stuff out, and then we finish the video afterwards. Today's purchase was a bucket jockey so that I can dump my tool pouch at work, because I never wear the thing, but yet I still need the tools that are in it. So I figured a bucket jockey would be a better way to have them readily available to me. And then if we're outside doing siding or something on an exterior and I need my pouch on, I can transfer into the pouch and wear that. And then I also grabbed a new utility knife by Milwaukee, which are the only utility knives that I use. They're freaking awesome. I swear to God, those knives are perfect. but there's a new design out. Mine's a few years old, and I'll show you what's wrong with it here. So when you're cutting something with this, say like drywall or something, and you're cutting along a straight edge, a level, the blade release button is right here, and it always will hit on the straight edge or whatever it is, and it'll pull the blade out. And it is the most annoying thing that we've dealt with as far as these knives go. Well, the new design has a little thing that comes out over this blade release here to hopefully prevent from hitting onto a level or a wall and having the blade pop out of the knife. So that is why I picked up a new Milwaukee Fastback utility knife. But seriously, these things are the tits. You just press the button, flip it open, it locks, press it again, close it, and you're on your way, man. These are the best utility knives that you can get, I'm telling you, hands down. If you don't have one, get yourself one and tell me I'm wrong. Headed back home to the house now, and then I'm gonna show you the one accessory that I do have for the Edge Insight CTS2 at the house, and it'll give you a better idea as to what the expandable accessory system is all about and how that works. So as previously stated, I quickly ran my HDMI cable for the Insight CTS2 down the side here and just kind of tucked it up over the e-brake pedal, plugged it into the OBD2 port. What I need to do now is get a splitter for the OBD2 port so that I still have an open port available and I can leave the CTS2 plugged in at all times, and then just reroute this cable here so that it's nicer and neater, which I'll put it up behind this kick panel and then come right back up through here with less slack up top, of course, and have this tucked away up underneath above the pedals. Now what this is the port for the expandable accessory system. So I'll show you the one accessory that I do have for the CTS2 right now, and I do plan on getting some other ones, and I'll show you how they work. But basically, once you have your HDMI cable all run and tucked up where you want it, you plug your expandable accessory into this, then just route it to whatever you are going to take your reading from, whether that be your exhaust manifold, your transmission, or any of the other accessories that they have available. This can also unlock your truck's ECM with an unlock cable if you do plan to tune the truck. So this is my one accessory that I have so far for the Insight CTS2, and it is an Egt probe. So here's our probe, and then this is our wire to be able to plug it into our HDMI cable that runs into the back of the monitor. And then how this thing works is it all connects to this little guy right here. So that plugs into the HDMI cable, then this runs up to this and plugs into here, and then the Egt probe obviously plugs into the opposite end. And what this little device does right here is allows you to very simply and easily daisy chain the multiple different accessories together without having to splice wires or any of that. They've already done the hard work for you and created this little plug-in system that you can just connect these together in a nice tidy fashion and mount them underneath the hood somewhere and have all your accessories daisy chained and then run through this to the Insight CTS2 so that you're able to monitor all your different accessories. So this whole design for the expandable accessory system is just very cool and a nice clean way of installing things on your truck without having a clusterfuck of wires under the hood. This is about where I wrap up the video, as it's getting a little dark out here. You won't be able to see me here pretty soon, and it's damn nippy out, colder than a witch's titty. So we got to get inside, warm up, have some dinner, and get to the editing process. Let me know in the comment section if you guys run an Insight CTS2 on your truck, if you have a tuner attached to it, or if you have mechanical gauges and an Insight CTS2. Just let me know what way you guys are monitoring your trucks down below in the comment section. Don't forget to sub with those post notifications turned on so you don't miss any of this new 4th gen content that's coming your way. I have tons of parts to still get installed on the truck and plenty of other ideas still left to film. Check out all the links below in the video description for everyone who's jumped on board and is helping out the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, and I will see you guys again soon with another new video. Peace! Why am I so damn blue right now? Looking like Papa Smurf up in this joint.